A quick message out there to the Western world and Europe who think that it is all Africans that are being deceived. It is a big lie. The truth is, we know the game plan. We know what is going on. We know what's up. Yes, physically we thought African countries got their independence. Unfortunately, there is a bigger mental slavery going on, and this is through religion. Knowing fully well that both the Bible and the Quran are from the same source to create divide and rule mechanism in Africa. So as for these good for nothing, wicked souls to continue to make Africa their basis of raw materials, while the owners of the raw materials are living in abject poverty. How did they achieve this control over a people of color? One, by brainwashing us that our heaven should be our goal, that there are some stupid mansions up there that we should be seeking. Little wonder they wrote in those books that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And we bought into this. And we have the likes of the so-called GOs and bishops who claim that they are learned, but they are educated illiterate who don't even know their history. Or perhaps they know the true history. They don't want to acknowledge it because that is how they make their easy money. How else are they achieving this control over Africa? I would want the Western world to know, and Europe, that we know, so many of us know that you take control of African countries by having your hands in our elections, such that the people that are learned, the people who know how to make lives better for Africans, are not allowed to step on the thrones. You allow the people that will be your puppets, who will always dance to your tunes. But on behalf of dying Africans all over the world, on behalf of the children who can't even speak for themselves, on behalf of our mothers who are weeping because when their children go out in the morning, they don't even know if they are going to return, thanks to the Europe, thanks to Western world. To all the fathers who also know the truth but are just feeling helpless, don't lose all hope. We will wake up one day. Africa will wake up one day. I'm not going to put all the blames on Europe, on Western world. After all, they brought in our education what they call ecology and ecosystem ideology. If you go and make a study of these topics, maybe in functional approach biology textbook, or even the modern biology, you're going to see clear cut that it is survival of the fittest. So what Europe and Western world are doing is to make plans for their own future, to make plans for their future generations. And the question today is, what are African leaders doing? Most especially when they go for these meetings with the Western world. What kind of contracts are they signing every now and then? We have been seeing in Nigeria, most especially in Abuja, we are seeing the handwriting of the Chinese on the traffic light signs. Is there something going on that the Nigerian youth all over the world should stand up and speak for and against? What about the dealings in other African countries? What is the essence of my message? African youths all over the world, the day a madman knows that he's a madman, that is the day he gets his healings. Unfortunately, who is going to convince us that we are just worrying around the faces of wherever we are as mad people because we don't even know our originality? When is African youth going to wake up and become less selfish? When are we going to be thinking less about ourselves currently and think about the future generation? If I've taken it upon myself to start fighting religion, which obviously, thanks to Eledumare, it's yielding results gradually. Wherever you are as an African, it may be cold, it may be easy for you, but it is not your dwelling place. Africans must arise. We must wake up from our slumber and become the giants that we are made of. Enough is going to be enough someday. And to our fathers and mothers who share the same mindset, don't lose all hope. Your African children will wake up. Not long anymore. We will wake up. So as medical doctors, as engineers, as IT tech personnels, ethnobotanists, agricultural scientists, all over the world, you are an African, don't let sleep off. Let's start thinking about home. Liberation all the way. My name remains Rotimi Daniels. Hawi koko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́. Kí ló fẹ́ fi mí ṣe? Ire o.